Richardson. Once again, I'm one of the trustees at the Civic Association in Suitland, Maryland. I'm making another presentation to show you just how easy it is to acquire an FHA and or any kind of foreclosed property through the association. We are a 501c3, and our primary function is a real estate investment company, and we now have available for you using the process of what we have with the federal government, which is FHA HUD foreclosed properties, to give you an opportunity if you're living in the Suitland metropolitan area, or, and I'm saying in Prince George's County as a whole, and you want to acquire one of these properties and become a member of this association, then you can do so simply by following the information I'm about to present. I'll have quite a few data to show you, and some of the information you may be familiar with it and some you may not, but hopefully you pay close attention and share this information with as many people as possible in the Suitland metropolitan area or the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area as a whole. Now, Blue, I want you to pay attention to the information we're going to be showing on the properties as a whole for all different families. And we are a family-oriented organization of 501c3 in the Suitland, Maryland area. So I do hope for you to understand that this is a welcoming opportunity for you to become a member and also to become involved with what we have. Suitland, the Civic Association.org is where you want to go. Make sure you go to SuitlandCivicAssociation.org. It's in the top in the red, and we're going to show you what to do in order to become part of the Suitland Association's organizations as a whole. Yep, it was approved by the state of Maryland, certified by the state of Maryland in 1950. That's how old the organization is. But now Suitland, Maryland is a fast-growing community within the Prince George's County area. And Prince George's County, and let you know this, is the 13th largest county in America. We are a huge land company, well, landfill company, meaning that there's a whole lot of vacant land in Prince George's County, and it is one of the largest counties, as I said earlier, the 13th largest county in America. So make sure you pay close attention, and welcome to our association's presentation. And as one of the trustees, I welcome you to pay close attention to the information that we're going to be presenting in this presentation. Now here, we want you to go to City of Suitland MD.org. Go to, it's short in the red, cityofsuitlandmd.org. You go there and it's going to bring up the information that you see on the screen. All that information is actual properties and detailed information about the properties that are located in the Suitland metropolitan area and having all the detailed information. We're going to give you information on the property like the address, the bedrooms, the bathrooms, the total rooms in the house, the square footage of the house, the year that the property was built, the housing type, the number of stories on the house, the HOA fees if there are any due. We're going to give you the revitalization area, the opportunity zone, the lot and square. All these data are going to be presented in just a few minutes to show you how detailed this information is, which is coming from the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development. All you need to do in order to access it is go to cityofsuitlandmd.org that you see in the red. Okay, now let's go on with this. I don't want to take up a whole lot of your time. Now, back in November of 2017, the government of Prince George's County introduced the town square at Suitland Federal Center. Now, we're calling it the Federal Center because the largest government agency with regards to it in the United States Department of Commerce, the Census Bureau, is located in Suitland, Maryland, at the Federal Triangle Center. Well, the Federal Center is right at one of the metro stops in the metropolitan area, so it's easy access to the center. It's easy access to the town square that we're going to be showing you in a few minutes. You see at the top where it said the news and the town square at the Suitland Triangle. Well, recently, as back in 2017, there was a land broke the ground for the new town square at the Federal Triangle or the Federal Center in Suitland, right near across street from the Census Bureau, which is a part of the United States Department of Commerce. And Prince George's County is the largest redevelopment project groundbreaking in this Prince George's County. You can visit the information, see at the bottom where it says Town Square Federal FC, that stands for Town Square federalcenter.com. That's at the bottom in the blue. You go there, and it's going to take you to give you information about the town square at Suitland Federal Center. Okay, here's where the groundbreaking took place, and you know we're gonna keep showing you in the red that the membership has its privileges. What it does, become a member. If you're not a member of the association, become a member so you can be made aware of the things that you're gonna need to know about the community to help advance the community, to help you advance as a family in the community, and also to help the community advance as a part of the Prince George's County, Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. So make sure you pay close attention and bear in mind that the association membership does have privileges that would not be allowed. Now, here you see at the top where it says REO. This is information that we took from sources to show you the kinds of properties that are located in the metropolitan area of Suitland and the city of Suitland, to show you how you can get involved in them having the privileges that's afforded a member. You then gonna have first information to the information that we're showing you, and we're showing you information like this. On the left side there you see a 2-bedroom 1,760 square foot single family home. Well, that home is available according to the REO foreclosure information in Clinton, Maryland, and you can acquire that information simply by accessing it. Go to cityofsuitlandmd.org, you go to FHA, and get all the information that you're going to need in order to do this. So make sure you pay close attention to all the information that we're given. And I look down at the bottom, it says click here. Make sure you visit the website at Suitland of City of Suitland, Maryland.org, and it's going to give you information that you saw with regards to FHA. And on the right side, you see Prince George's citizens living in the Suitland, Maryland area. Visit those websites, and that's going to take you to other information that's going to give you detailed information about the Suitland Civic Association, and also where it says the new city of SuitlandMD.com, that's going to give you information also about the city of Suitland and the properties that you see. Now we're going to go on with other properties. Here, for example, is a 4-bedroom house that's been foreclosed on, that's available, 4 bathrooms, 2,348 square feet. You see how simple it is to get the information, and the information that you see at the top is in Clinton, Maryland. There's one in Suitland, Maryland, also a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,196 square feet. Remember, all these data are available for you to take advantage of as a member of the association. All the information that we're going to be showing you is where you can take advantage. And I agree that with the REO foreclosure information, it is a great deal for you to acquire this. If you're living in an apartment or a townhouse or something, you want a bigger home, or you just want a second home. These days in time, it does pay you to have a second home. So if you have the wherewithal to keep the house you got and buy another rental property that you can rent out, it's going to be a tax advantage. And now, as a trustee and also a former, and not former, but an existing tax preparer, specialist since 1968, I can tell you, if you're able to buy a second home, FHA foreclosed home, or any one other source of foreclosure property, and you can convert it to a rental property, that's going to give you a huge tax advantage under this new tax system that we just entered into in 2018. You need to have people, property, or a business on your tax return, and if you are in the wherewithal to buy a second home or a home that you can lease out. If you want to live in an apartment, you want to have a rental property on your tax return, then you buy the rental property under the foreclosure process and rent it out to a tenant, and then now you have presented yourself with a property that you can include on your tax return. So it is a huge tax advantage to be part of the association, and it also is a huge tax advantage to pay attention to what we're talking about, because membership does have its privileges, whether it's with the Civic Association, Suitland Civic Association, or any other association that with regards to like what we have here. It's a great deal to get involved with any of these data that we're showing you now. Here, for example, here is a townhouse with 1,750 square feet townhouse and or condo. On the right side of this is a 2 bathroom, 3,364 square feet home, 2 car garage. All this information is available, and you visit the websites that you see. All the information at the bottom of their homes are all identical, the same, and at the top is also the same with regards to membership having these privileges. And then you are going to take advantage of this whole process simply by using all of the data that we're showing you. Okay, so make sure you stop this information, and you can stop any one of the slides that we're showing you and get an idea as to what we're talking about. And we want you to please share this simply by texting the information. We're going to give you the URL with this, and you can text the URL to anyone else, and they're going to get the information that we're presenting to you now in this process. So that person that you texted it to, you're going to help that person get better themselves in whatever way they choose to do so. These two properties here are in Clinton, Maryland. As you see, the REO foreclosure data showing that they're in Clinton, Maryland, single family home, 2 baths, 2,518 square feet. And there's on the right side, this is a 3 bath, 1,386 square feet, which is a little bit larger than, well, smaller than the one that's on the left, because it's 1,386 square feet versus 2,518 square feet, so the one that's 2 baths on the smaller. But the ones on the right is a 3 bath, a little bit more space for that's concerned. But now, again, all the information at the bottom is going to remain the same as you go through this process. Suitland Civic Association membership has its privileges. I want to keep emphasizing that. But here's a 2 bathroom home, 2,559 square feet. And on the right side, watch this, a 5 bedroom home, 4 baths, 3,152 square feet. Now, like I said, this is a great deal, but all these deals are great deals if you're living in an apartment, 1 or 2 or 3 bedroom apartment, and you want to stay in an apartment or condo. That's okay. Like I said earlier, as a tax accountant, I'm suggesting to you that it has its privileges to be a member, and it also has its privileges for you to buy a property and to have a property on your tax return, whether it's a home that you're living in, because you're going to take advantage of the mortgage interest that's on the home. You're going to take advantage of the real estate tax up to a limit of $10,000 that's on the home. All these privileges are going to be afforded to you if you want to get one of these properties that we're showing you here, and not just these, many other properties as well. Here, as in Temple Hills, Maryland, we're showing you a single family home, 3 baths, 1,378 square feet. And on the right side, right of that, we're showing you a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 10,000 single family home. They need some very good looking properties. Look at the townhouse at the top and the home at the bottom on this same information here. All these data is for a person to take advantage of them if you're a member of the association and do want to take advantage of your membership of the association. And membership really does have its privileges. I keep showing you all these properties to give you some kind of idea as when you visit www.cityofsuitlandmd.com. You don't have to put the www in, just go to cityofsuitlandmd.org, and it's going to bring you to the Fha-Hud website. Go there, and then you want to search the properties, and you can use these properties or either those properties that's going to come up when you go to that website. You can use whatever property you want to get the details about the property. I'm also going to show you in this process how to become an immediate member of the Civic Suitland Association as a member, and the membership does have its privileges. The information on the right side stays the same. All the information at the bottom stays the same. The only information that we're changing is the information on the homes. Okay, so now look at this. Here on the 3 bedroom, 1,600 square feet, look at this, is a lovely neighborhood. Either the one on the right, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,292 square feet. It is a townhouse you can have it as your own home, or you can buy it, as I said earlier, and treat it as an investment property so that you can now have tenants and a single, that is a home on your tax return as a rental property, taking advantage of the laws that's under the rental property laws to advance your refund and decrease your tax liability. That's one of the purposes for mentioning that. Now, on the Suitland Association has its privileges, a single family home, 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1,120 square feet, or the 3 bedroom home with 3 baths to 1,300 square feet. All these data are not going to change with regards to what we're presenting to you, only to show you how to take advantage of this matter. Okay. Now, in conclusion of this, we are a certified, approved state of Maryland in 1950 organization in Suitland, Maryland. I really want to emphasize that. So as a family person and a person that want to advance on whatever means you want to advance, you do truly want to become a member of the Suitland Civic Association if you're in this area and you want to take advantage of the opportunities that's being presented. Welcome to the Suitland Civic Association. I want to tell you again, in conclusion of this matter, and we are at the end, I want to thank you for watching. Now, here is the application for you to become a member. We're going to ask you to give us your name, your address, your email if you have it, or you choose to have it to give it to us so we communicate with you, to give you our newsletter and things like that, and your telephone number, and leave any message or anything that you want to discuss or want us to consider. Leave that in the information. You want to get that information by going to our website that you have seen, which is SuitlandCivicAssociation.org, right there in the blue. You don't have to put your www in. You go to the SuitlandCivicAssociation.org, and it's going to give you an opportunity to get all the information that you choose to have. Okay, at the top, let me say this before I close. You got the home, you got about the association, you got the donation should you want to make donation to it, because it's a 501c3, and you can make a donation for any amount that you choose, and having it donated to a 501c3, which is we are, you have another tax write-off. So even if you don't have an opportunity to do anything else except to join as a member and donate funds to the association to help build up the community, it's going to be a tax write-off for you, because we are a 501c3. And any dollars that you donate to a 501c3, whether it be the church, whether it be a Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, or whatever organization 501c3 that you donated to, it becomes a write-off. So make sure you become a member. Join the association simply by going to SuitlandCivicAssociation.org and become a member of the association. This is David Richardson, a trustee of the association, bidding you a farewell. Have a good day. Bye-bye.